I use the Brave browser now instead of Google Chrome. And I don't know if you know, do you know what the Brave browser is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of cryptocurrency, so I'm like super into it. But like they pay you to watch ads, and all the other ads are censored, and you also don't have to watch ads if you don't want to. But they just came out with a search engine, and then they created a VPN too. And they're suddenly, I feel like they're taking over the tech space, and they're trying to encroach on Google. And I'm using the Brave search engine now. I don't use the VPN, but I'm using Brave all the time. Like as soon as another competitor presents a product that is just as good as Google's products, I'm going straight to it. Like I don't, and so
No.
I wonder if the rest of society, I mean, Brave now has something like 12 million daily users. It's just growing. I think we
This just
might
for
see
now though.
more.
It took us to a certain size. You know what happened to Parler, right? Parler is an alternative to Facebook and Twitter, right?
Hmm.
Parler is at one point the most downloaded app in the planet, more than
Wow.
any other app. Yes, that's how big Parler got, and they took it down. Apple and Google said, no, we can't have it on our phones, which effectively eliminates it because there's only two types of phones we have. They all worked together. They took down Parler, and Parler never came back from that, right? And that same thing happened with Gab. Gab kind of had its own issues in the public before that point, but they also took Gab down, another social media alternative, because they know that if these alternatives come up, people start to flock to them, and then the huge billion-dollar companies and Facebook and Twitter, all these ones will start to lose market share. So they all work together to help each other out. And so Brave sounds great. I use DuckDuckGo. I don't know if that's a browser or just a search engine. I thought it was a
The search
browser as
engine.
well. Okay, well, I guess I'm using Internet Explorer then.
Yeah,
Anyway,
nice.
now that maybe they use Brave. Yeah, I'm a boomer, I guess. I'm only 30. So like, yeah, maybe it's good for now, but then once Brave gets big enough, I already know that they're gonna come after it. I already know it. These tech companies are not gonna allow competitors. They have extremely monopolistic practices, and they bought both sides, both parties, both political parties, and so they're not gonna be investigated the way they should, and never gonna be any antitrust action against them. So this is keep on taking over and either buying competitors or finding ways to ban their competitors.